Alright, welcome back everyone. Look, Mr. Cat Stephen there in the back. And let's go. And as we have the puzzle, well, we can start with... Oh, well, we can start getting a little more. Right, let's start with the health. God. The next one ought to be a lot more. We'll actually kind of go out of our way to get level 3 a lot more, but yeah, that'll be it.
Hello there.
Let's see.
Nice to see you.
Guten Morgen.
Hello, Miss Ryan. I wanted to thank you again for your help with Rookwood and Harlow the day of the troll attack.
Sirona, please. And I was happy to help. Oh, those two are nothing but trouble. Glad you and your friend were here when they found you.
I am too. You were speaking to a goblin here that day.
Yes, Lodgok. He's a friend.
How can you trust a
I'm
goblin?
surprised that you seemed friendly with a goblin.
I've known him for years. We met when I was waiting tables here as a student, well before I bought the place. He was cordial enough, but we weren't friends then. His mistrust of wizard kind ran deep.
But you're friends now.
We are. Hadn't seen him in years when he came in a few months ago. But he recognized me instantly, which is more than I can say for some of my own classmates. Took them a second to realize I was actually a witch, not a wizard. Not all goblins are like Ranrock and his loyalists. Lodgok is as worried as the rest of us about what's been going on.
In that case, I'd like to talk with him, about Ranrock in particular. Where might I find him?
I assume your interest is to do with the rumors I've heard about Ranrock working with our friend Rookwood.
It is.
If he's not here, you might find him doing business at the Hog's Head. He's a trusted metal trader. You should mention that we spoke.
Heavy metal.
He can, understandably, be wary of witches and wizards, even ones as young as you. That said, if you're looking for information on Ranrock to help rein him in, you'll find an ally in Lodgok.
What have you heard about Ranrock and Rookwood?
Have you heard what Ranrock and Rookwood are working on together?
Not much more than the fact that they seem to have some sort of uneasy alliance. Friendship between wizards and goblins is rare enough, but between those two, they each want something the other has. I can guarantee it. That said, I fear they're like a two-headed serpent. Both will need to be taken down to stop whatever scheme they've been plotting.
Are you worried about
You
Rookwood?
seemed unfazed by Rookwood and Harlow the other day. They don't scare you.
They're bullies. Plain and simple. Never tolerated them in my own life, and certainly won't tolerate them going after my friends. Don't misunderstand me. They're dangerous wizards and shouldn't be trifled with. They should, however, be confronted and reminded, whenever possible, that the rest of us have each other's backs.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sirona.
If you find Lodgok, please give him my best. I don't know what you've done to make such powerful enemies, but please,
I'm just too cool.
watch your back.
Alright. What a place called. Fancy some bits and bobs.
You too, Amit.
Welcome to the Hog's Head. Any empty seat is yours.
Oh, I had a little bit of
Hello,
Lodgok.
Sirona said I might find you here.
She did she? Did she send you with news?
No, actually, I wanted to speak with you. It's about Ranrock.
Why was he shaking his head like
Now
that?
I remember. The three broomsticks. Day of the troll attack. You're the student he's after.
I am, and I need to know what he and his loyalists are up to so I can stay a step ahead.
Let's say I did know. Why should I trust you?
It's adorable. Perhaps I misjudged you.
Sirona said our interests may be aligned. Perhaps she was wrong.
Well, if Sirona believes we have common goals, then it is possible that we can trust each other. Very well. I may know of something that could help us both. A way to get Ranrock to confide his plans to me.
I'm listening.
Years ago, a heinous witch stole a sacred goblin relic. Rumor has it that it now rests in her sarcophagus, in a tomb accessible only by wizard kind. Ranrock and I had a falling out a while back. The relic could well repair the chasm between us.
That sounds like
If I retrieve the relic, how do I know you'll tell me the truth about what Ranrock says?
We will have to trust each other. I, that you will not abscond with the relic.
Being based here, shall we? We'll play the supermarket game at 5, Dream Scene. How are you doing? Need the Lord God, need the witches too. Sorry, heroes. Good, nice. You know, Dream Scene, I'm kind of surprised that you haven't mentioned any of the new brain rot animals. Yeah, I feel like you're kind of falling behind on brain rot.
What precisely is the relic I'm to retrieve?
A valuable heirloom known as the Helmet of Urtgott. The witch considered herself a collector and purchased the helmet as a trinket. She cared not what pain she caused the goblins. Goblins believe that the rightful owner of any object is its maker, not its purchaser.
Wizard kind see things differently. So wonder goblins.
Tripi-tropi, or bombantiro crocodilo.
Kinds are myriad.
Bombantiro crocodilo.
It may surprise you to know that I do not believe those differences always to be insurmountable. It is the reason I find myself traveling with you to this tomb today.
For some reason, I've been getting that guy that does speedruns of them, and then at the end of the video just throw himself off the chair. Like, I've been getting his videos recommended.
Ah, and there it is, the witch's tomb.
Dreadful looking place, isn't it?
I wish you luck retrieving the helmet. As a wand carrier, you should have an advantage. Now, before you set off, do you have any questions?
Why is this helmet valuable?
What about this helmet makes it so special?
The Helmet of Urtgott is an ancient and storied relic, forged during a time.
I don't really like that meme, to be honest. It's just AI. That's true.
Inspired greatness. That is, until it was no longer ours. Then it became something else. A symbol of what has been lost, of all that wizard kind has taken from us. Reclaiming it would mean a great deal to goblin kind and to Ranrock. He would be grateful to me should I return it.
Well, I don't know why Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
It seems Ranrock and Rookwood are conspiring. Why would that be?
I had heard this. When the dark-hearted conspire, they seldom make their full intentions clear to one another. I can only speculate, but I imagine their alliance is uneasy and quite fragile. Let us hope that ours is less so.
What might they encounter in the tomb?
Don't suppose you have any idea what could be waiting for me inside the tomb?
Considering a dark witch was involved, I suppose there's a chance you may encounter the Dark Protectors, known as Inferi. The foul creatures thrive on darkness and the cold. Vanquish them with light, force, and most effectively fire.
Alright.
It all seems clear to me now that we're here.
I do hope our alliance proves fruitful. Again, I wish you luck.
Let's go.
I will remain here, eagerly awaiting your return. Please, be careful.
By the way, now on this playthrough, when I'm not doing any side quests, you can actually feel like the game has, you know, some sort of difficulty.
Lumos. It's sealed. Revelio. Lumos.
I come like in gold.
Curious.
The enemies will hit harder. Have less health.
Revelio. Lumos.
I actually gotta level up to access some quests.
Merlin's beard. Revelio. Lumos. This can't be the witch's tomb. Likely I need to go further. Descendo! Accio! Revelio! Lumos! Revelio!
Just missed the cat sleeping over there.
Lumos! I have a feeling I'm not alone here. Incendio! But certainly persistent.
Oops. How hard they freaking hit it?
Confringo! Levioso! Incendio! Confringo! Accio! Descendo! Revelio! Lumos! Revelio. Lumos. Incendio. Confringo. Revelio. Lumos. Accio. Lumos.
You can just jump on the phone.
Revelio. Lumos. Also. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
Joski said he's playing market. Yeah,
Lumos.
we're gonna start at 5.
There. Looks it's sealed shut from the other side.
The supermarket game had an update today as well, by the way. They've added some cool stuff. Okay.
Lumos.
Well, they're mainly kind of for immersion, but they've added like types of customers.
Lumos. Levioso.
They'll have like a preference for what they shop.
Lumos. Revelio.
Okay,
Lumos.
they've made it, for example, so that
Down I go.
younger customers will shop for. They should add strip clubs. Well, then it's not gonna be a supermarket game, will it? Hey, Cyrus, welcome back. How you doing? Hey, bunghole. Hey, Cyrus. By the way, Dreams in A updated Fortnite, and the update was 67 gigs. Every time I update the game, it's basically I just reinstall it.
Revelio. Lumos. Incendio.
I'm gonna say it for me more. Well, that's because they do a lot of recycling. Well, not recycling. They don't do any recycling actually. Like a lot of content is cut out and well, new ones added instead. You can literally pretty much just download the game anew every time.
Incendio.
You're saying about downloading the season that at this point is oh, then you got the big update. Yeah, basically the old map was deleted and I had to download the new map.
Incendio. Confringo. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Incendio. Revelio.
Okay.
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
Upgrade. Look, how am I doing with Q? 2 spots more. I'll have the vendor.
Revelio. Lumos. Depulso. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. The witch's final resting place. Lodgok said the helmet was a dead. Better show this to Lodgok.
Some defense.
Revelio. Lumos. There must be some sort of mechanism for this doorway.
Did I get everything from the cave? Just so we won't have to come back in here. Yes. Lodgok.
Lodgok. The sarcophagus had been raided. I found no helmet, only a dead Ashwinder.
Damn, they got here first. We need to get it before Rookwood uses it to further ingratiate himself to Ranrock. I saw one of their campsites not far from here, but I fear you must go in alone. My fighting days are behind me.
How to actually get help?
An entire camp of Rookwood's thieves. I might need assistance.
Unfortunately, we have no time. Get to that helmet before Rookwood does, or we will lose our chance at any leverage, no matter how small, with Ranrock. To think those wretched thieves have their hands on such a relic.
Can I actually go offend real quick?
Revelio. Also. Revelio.
Hello there. In the market for potions, are
And see some bits and bobs. I might be able to buy them. I think I need both. That's better. I can get both Thunder Brew and
wow,
invisibility.
Thank you. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Can I go back to my to the room real quick without failing the quest? Yes, just because I want to brew the potions. Look at my Slytherin room. Look how dark and Slytherin it is. I ain't got no shrivel fake fruit, no fluxweed. I don't need fluxweed. +1. +6. Alright, for this quest, hold on. Invisibility, we need the fig for the Thunderbrew potion against enemies. I think I go to Mandrake. I need the Venomous Tentacular. Let's wait 45 seconds. I'll have to get seeds for that. Do I have any poop? No. Let's go to that place we need.
Revelio. There they are. The
International in the sunshine.
What are your thoughts on electricity? Now, while you're still alive. Clayton, Release me! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Glacius! Expelliarmus! Confringo!
I don't have the pendulum.
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Glacius! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Potato! Glacius! Expelliarmus! Glacius! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Potato!
Take control.
Revelio!
I got through boogies. I need that for some quests. I think I will finish that quest then.
Confringo! That's it!
Okay, oh god.
This is for Rookwood! I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Strip national assassins. Nice.
Expelliarmus!
Don't do that!
Sendo! Glacius! Confringo!
Is that the best you can do?
Oops.
Novice!
Leviosa! Descendo! Glacius! Confringo! Revelio!
Okay, that's it. Let's go back to. We leveled up. We can access the Lochmore quest now. Let's go turn that in. We'll do Lochmore. We got a town point. Cards. This will be pretty useful. This will be useful too. Let's get this just because it's quality 5.
I wonder if I'm safe to explore in there. I retrieved the helmet from the Ashwinders.
Well done. This is sure to impress Ranrock. The helmet shines even more brightly than I imagined. The etchings, the contour of the profile, remarkable.
It looks like a helmet.
Just looks like a helmet to me.
Ah, you're looking at what it is rather than what it means. To most goblins, this is more than a mere helmet. You did the thieves a service by recovering it. I know many a goblin who would have killed for it.
Ah, then I'm glad to be rid of it myself.
Thank you. This should earn Ranrock's trust. I will take it to him immediately. It may distract him from his search.
His search?
It is merely an inkling. You have impressed me greatly, friend. I am glad that I trusted you. We shall speak soon. Best to keep our arrangement quiet.
Revelio.
Many will not believe that our aims might possibly be aligned.
Let's go get nog more. Well, that's... Oh. No, 14. Okay, we can do beast class. Alright, fair enough.
Revelio.
Are those ghosts? Yeah, those ghosts dancing over there. Huh. Cute. Who's this? Let's go.
Welcome, everyone. I see you've already met some of the many beasts we study in this class. Though be advised, none of these creatures should be taken lightly. They are all in their own way dangerous, especially if one does not know how to handle them properly. Now, it seems many of you are out of practice. Let's take some time to review the basics of how to care for a beast, shall we? Miss Sweeting, would you please assist our new student with the lesson today?
Yes, Professor Howen. Hello, I'm Poppy Sweeting. Don't worry about Professor Howen's speech. She over-exaggerates sometimes. All the beasts in class are perfectly safe. Oh!
Miss Sweeting, pay attention, please. The tongue of a puffskein can be a slippery devil.
Yes, Professor. Here, you can practice on Gerald. Just keep an eye out for his tongue. You can use my brush. Just be gentle. Oh, and think thoughts. I like to think it enriches his experience. That's lovely. I'm sure he feels much better. I think he might be hungry. Would you mind giving him... What do you suppose the pellets taste like to Gerald? Pudding, I like to think. I think we can safely say that Gerald likes you.
That's good news. He seems very nice.
He is. Kindness is one of his best qualities, right after ambition and cleanliness.
Good work, everyone. Now, let's make our way to the pens and select another beast. And please, do be careful as you feed and groom them. Miss Sweeting, why don't you show our new student to the Neasels in the farthest pen?
This way. The Neasels are over here.
Oh, couple of Neasel whiskers ought to get me a few canuts at least. Enough to buy something from Honeydukes. Stupid thing.
What in Merlin's name are you doing?
Tuss, peculiar Poppy. Worried about a worthless little rodent.
Her name is Persephone!
Her name is Persephone!
That's really not funny.
Let's go.
Those two don't belong anywhere near this class. Poachers in training. Persephone was onto them instantly. Thank you for your help. Let's carry on.
What's up?
What would you like me to do next, Professor?
Assist Miss Sweeting at the Nizel enclosure. She will need help brushing and feeding them. You will find it is similar to your work with the Puffskins.
So...
The Niezels really took to you. They know a good egg when they see one. As do I.
It appears our time has come to an end.
Puffskins are fond of bogies. It's brilliant to catch someone by surprise with one.
Now, where
Mm,
is
the
our
baby
new
came.
student? Ah, there you are. I would like a moment, please.
I'd love to have pet beasts at home, but with my uncle traveling all the time, there'd be no one to look after them.
Oh, baby Puffskin.
Hello, Professor. You wanted to speak with me?
I did. How did you find your first beasts lesson?
Beasts make nervous.
Right, but honestly, I find the beast's unpredictability unnerving.
Wouldn't know it the way you handled them. You'll soon learn that properly controlled beasts can play a vital role in our lives. Some provide us with magically imbued materials, if cared for correctly, which does not include torturing them for whiskers. Well done, by the way. Probably best to let me handle it next time.
Yes, Professor.
They're nearly as bad as the Savagers in Rookwood's poacher pack. Sadly, we're the ones who suffer, stumbling over dead beasts. Terrible waste of resources.
Surely the poachers can be brought to justice by someone. The Ministry, perhaps?
Like Batman.
An optimistic idea. Now, why don't we focus on more immediate matters that we can control? Professor Weasley has asked that I prepare some assignments designed to help you catch up to the other fifth years. Be on the lookout for my owl. Meanwhile, I also encourage you to study as many beasts as you can on your own time.
I need to talk to you. Come here.
Do you need something, Poppy?
Thank you again for saying something to those brutes so that I didn't have to. You were an augury at noon in the desert.
I certainly hope that's a good thing.
It's something my gran and I say. It means that something or someone is a welcome surprise. At least, that's what we decided it meant.
I couldn't stand there and watch them harm the poor thing.
We're of a similar mind. Actually, in light of that, there's someone I'd like you to meet. In the forest.
The forbidden forest, should I be worried?
I'm not sure. What's this all about?
You'll see. I promise you have nothing to fear.
That's what someone leading me into a trap would say.
I wouldn't take just anyone there. In fact, you're the first.
Really? Well, thank you, I think.
As I said, we think alike. Pleasant surprise. Quite the weather we're having, don't you think?
Where are you taking me?
It really is much better if I just show you. Don't worry, we're nearly there. It's just ahead. Stand back. Please meet Highwing. Isn't she just magnificent? Go on, introduce yourself to her. But be careful. You must always show hippogriffs the proper courtesy before you approach them. I knew it! I don't think I've ever seen a hippogriff take to someone this quickly. You can feed and brush her if you'd like. I come and check on her every once in a while. Bring her pasties, tell her what's going on in the castle. You wouldn't know from looking at her, but she's a dreadful busybody. So, what did you think of Highwing?
Honestly, she was a bit intimidating.
She does have a rather stern brow, doesn't she? But look how well you put her at ease.
Are you the reason students have been
You must be arrested.
flying above the Forbidden Forest?
Perhaps. Did you know that once you earn a hippogriff's trust, they'll always be there for you? I've seen it firsthand with her.
How exactly did you and Highwing cross paths?
It's a longer story, but I rescued her from poachers a few years back. Got her to safety and, well, she was fine until recently. You may have noticed that poachers are something of a problem in the area, so I worry they could get her again. And I might not be there next time.
Professor Howin mentioned the poachers as well. She seemed to imply that we couldn't rely on the Ministry to help.
I don't often agree with Professor Howin, but on
Okay.
that, I fear she's right. The poachers' influence is growing. I see them every day in the village, lingering, talking to people. They're up to something.
Oh, he's back to
I'm
sleep.
just not
Nice.
sure what.
Oh, that honey sounds incriminating.
You may be reading into it. Talking to people isn't a crime.
It's hard to explain, but something about it just feels wrong. I think I'm going to look into it. Find out what's going on, what they're doing.
No, poachers are
Sure,
dangerous.
that's such a good idea. The poachers seem a dangerous lot.
They don't scare me. Besides, I'd do anything to keep Highwing safe.
You seem undeterred. Will you let me know what you find out?
Oh, very well. I will. I should be going, but we'll speak again soon, I hope.
Oh, I have to level up. How am I doing with items? 8. Let's head over to Hogsmeade, see if I can buy Venomous Tentacular. I think that was a bit cheaper than the insurance. We still need the fig, which is from the meat. I can find in some dungeons, but by the seed. I'm kind of broke, but there you go, buddy. I feel so wrong skipping all of these, especially the ones that can just get with the grab of a button.
Careful of the mandrakes. I haven't fed them yet.
600. I'm missing 41 gold. Well, even if I hadn't killed him anything. Wait, this is Chinese jumping couch. I'm not missing.
Door's always open. You be sure to stop by soon.
There's another chest in the graveyard. Was it here somewhere? Let's go get the fig. I can plant that. I can't. I already have the venomous tentacular. I promise that I don't have a big bomb. I could plant it.
Revelio.
New room. Plus 9 defense. Yeah, I can't fight him. Yeah, 1,000 gold.
Greetings. Please, take your time looking about. You've a good head for business, haven't you?
Shrivel Fig. Well, since I'm
You let me
here,
know if
no,
there's anything
actually,
else I
wait.
can help you with.
I don't think we'll be able to afford it actually, but let's go and check. I want to see if I can afford the. We might be. There was another 500 chests over there, but one over there too.
Revelio.
Try to grab both. If there's a third one, I might actually be able to afford it for real. Hey, 10 gold helps. At least that's a legendary.
Revelio.
I wouldn't mind a job at that alchemy's company.
Oh, yes. I wait to have to identified before selling.
Revelio.
Oh, this is the chest. Oops.
Revelio.
Okay. We might be able to have enough to buy. What's that? Oh, nice. Buy the big part.
Take your time looking about. Plenty of
Big
wonderful
time.
things
Look
to
around.
stoke a curious mind like yours.
Medium, large pots. It's 3k. Damn.
Let me know if there's anything else I can do.
Well, let's just plant the shrivel fig, and then we'll have to level up some. So 1 second, because my cat was head out. Did I not buy this? Oh, medium. Okay, 1 sec. I thought I could do it. Let's get some more faith.
Arresto momentum.
Oops. I might be able to get the medium, you know. Well, if we do have to do a side quest, we can do the one that requires us to go get the venomous attack, you know. I forgot to. I didn't find my legendary.
I was wondering when I'd see you again.
Oh, medium parts. There's 3k too.
Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
Can't afford either of them. Hmm, 6 defense. Okay, so what could we do? Fight test? Honestly, if we do a side quest, let's do this one. Because then I'll be able to get the upgrade a bit later on. Might as well.
Revelio.
If it isn't Slytherin's newest broom talent.
Yes.
Hello, Imelda. Albie Week sent me.
Did he now? Still tinkering with his broom upgrade, no doubt. I tried to help him once. He nitpicked my flying technique, and that was the end of that. The nerve. Why is he roping you into his broom testing silliness? You've barely started flying from what I know. Caught wind of you showing off in flying class with Clopton.
It's not jealous.
Seems someone's jealous of my skills on a broom.
Me? Slytherin Quidditch captain. Jealous of you? Everyone knows that class is only for beginners, troublemakers, and bumbling baboons. But for some reason, now people think you're competition. Ugh, I can't be having that.
Perhaps I am competition.
You can't be what passes for Slytherin these days. Pfft, ragged old hat's dropping its standards. Enough of this. Only one way to find out who's the better flyer. I hold one of the fastest times on this course. Let's see if you can beat it.
But not the fastest.
Slytherin versus Slytherin.
And they're watching. How you doing? What sort of course are these?
These courses.
Stalling, 5th year. Fine, I'll humor you. This course demands focus. Requires you to anticipate speed and height before every turn.
You ready for your shift today? In an hour?
Courses and all, built ages ago by former students. Since Black cancelled Quidditch, it was these courses or nothing. I made them popular again. Got the whole school hungry to compete. So, let's see what you've got, 5th year.
Let's go.
Actually, why not? I can beat your record.
I'm so looking forward to seeing you lose.
This is rather fun.
Ooh, that was basically like 3 perfect flying. I think it needs 0.31 or yeah, 131 or something for the first place.
That's not. You must have cheated. You.
Hehehehe.
You won. Don't think this is over. You can't determine skill from one single trial.
Surely my win means something.
You're not terrible, but you're still going to have to prove yourself if you want to earn my respect.
I don't want your
I
respect.
don't want respect from the likes of you. All you do is insult people.
You and everyone else need to get a thicker skin. Anyway, I'm moving on to the next course. It's near Irondale and offers a much tougher challenge. You can try to prepare by racing this course again. Just check in at the podium, where the leaderboard is. You can check your time and start the race. We'll see next time if your win here was more than just a fluke. Whilst on an errand for Albie Weeks.
32.08. I'm at 32.23. You never see this Ruby wheel in the game of Wii. And she always holds the first place. Alright, let's go turn this in. Hopefully it's enough to level up. So we can get a lot more next.
It's a universal Oh, you're back! With something to report, I hope?
Yes. Mr. Weeks, I was able to set the record in my broom.
Mr. Weeks, I was able to set a record on my broom.
Incredible! Miss Reyes must have been shocked. Tell me, how was the broom?
A little turbulent and it's wanting for a bit of speed, but it fared well enough. I will say that it tended to drift a bit to the left on certain turns. Heard a slight swoosh when I dipped.
Oh,
Swoosh.
thank you. That's precisely what I needed to know. Drifted, eh? I shall get to work immediately. Even the naysayers will be forced to admit that my work's had potential all along.
What's the attitude?
Why would anyone doubt your ability to upgrade brooms?
Oh, you'd be surprised. People get set in their ways, worry that fiddling with what's working fine will somehow ruin it. Those people don't appreciate the sense of freedom that comes with quality broom flight, nor do they appreciate all that's involved in the creative process. I have a friend in Rome runs a shop like mine, says it's worse there. Of course, they do nap in the afternoons from what I hear. And where would we be without enhancements? I mean, if Elliot Smethwick had let the naysayers get to him, we would never have had the cushioning charm. I don't listen to them.
Can't wait to hear more. Bye.
I'm excited to hear more.
I have a very good feeling about this upgrade. I guarantee you'll be pleased. Expect to hear from me soon. How to address the issue of altitude as it relates?
Yes. That wasn't enough.
Hello there. Come on in. Plenty to look
Did I get anything? Get a bit more gold if you can. Well, you know what, let's just get the small ones.
Nothing like finding just the right thing, is there?
Can replace the
Let me know
later.
if there's anything else I...
I've got spectacular news. The broom upgrade's ready. Stop by the shop when you can.
Can I upgrade? Because I think it was kind of expensive, wasn't it?
Welcome back. I've arranged a special price on the broom upgrade for you. I truly appreciate all of your help. What are we looking for today?
Fish a K. I can't sell anything.
Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
It would be nice if I plant this earlier. Actually, didn't need to place right there, but it's working. Okay. Oh, this is the medium. Yeah, the medium part. Shrivel Fake, 12 minutes. Venomous Tentacle 15. We gotta do something during that time. Not just AFK, you know?
This will be more useful when I have something to
So
identify.
let's see what we've got. Oh, these are... Oh, Shrivel Fake. Let's see. Thunderbrew. We can make a Thunderbrew. Okay, we just gotta wait a minute and a half. This is the Gothic one. Let's replace them all to the Gothic one. So I accidentally made them different. This Gothic? And we have to find some finds. Okay. Thunderbrew. Thunderbrew. Spiders? Let's go for the spiders. And this quest ought to bring it to next level, I think.
Seems a pleasant enough little place. Revelio.
That's sharp. There's some more hatchlings. Oh, there you go, nice.
Revelio. Confringo.
Oh yeah, letting out, I forgot. Well, hello there.
Yes. I finished the tasks, Professor.
Well, well. I trust you are meticulous in your efforts. After all, shortcuts only ever lead to shortcomings.
Only if you're sure. Could have done worse.
Well, I don't know about meticulous, but I did as I was asked.
I'd advised doing more than the bare minimum if you want to hone your skills as quickly as possible. Talent and resolve are a potent combination. It would be a shame to let that go to waste.
Thank you, Professor.
Don't let it go to your head. Now, let's see how you fare with Defindo. Wand at the ready. Focus. Defindo can be dangerous if you're not paying attention. Very good. Encourage you once again to practice here in the classroom. It's a pleasure to have a student who actually heeds instruction.
Is that not enough? Dude.
Professor Sharp, do you have a moment?
Depends on how you intend to use it.
Never mind. I ask about your time as an aura.
I saw an aura badge on your desk and was wondering if you could tell me more about your time as an aura.
Observant. I suppose I could indulge you for a moment. Spent years tracking down reprobates who dealt in artifacts of dark magic origin.
Sounds exciting.
That sounds positively exhilarating.
Exhilarating? It was at that. While it lasted, at any rate.
We're getting home, brother. Alright, Jones. How you doing?
However, success can make one complacent if one's confidence is not tempered by humility. One overstep in battle changed everything.
May I ask what happened?
Yes, well, I suppose it's a matter of record.
Good enough. What about you? Doing better. Less sick than yesterday, son. I'm recovering. You know, on my evil playthrough, I'm trying to avoid as much side content as possible. Side quests, collectibles, yada yada yada. And I finally found how the game was meant to be played.
I suppose being...
Once you literally stop everything besides the main story, you actually start sensing that there's some difficulty. You start sensing that this, you know, it's not easy to get gold.
And not just within my class. This is what I must impress upon you all. A potion and a poison may be a mere breath apart, until you consume the wrong one.
Enemies hit a bit harder.
Professor.
You hit a bit, well, less hard. Get a quick shadow. Also, the game had an update today, by the way. Is what? Alright, so what we're gonna do real quick to level up. So let's try to get to this troll era. I think killing one troll might level me up. If I'm strong enough, though. Okay. Or we can try going to kill that. That's which game? The supermarket game. But they added some like they made the behavior of shoppers a bit more complex.
I've seen better days.
God damn it, I haven't downloaded it. It's gonna be like just a few megabytes, by the way. Like, don't worry. Did I have nothing there?
Revelio.
I hope so. It's literally like an instant update. It's not like anything big. It's literally just some new behavior for NPCs.
Revelio. Lumos. I should investigate.
Investigation. New hat. Fancy a new hat. 6 defense.
Revelio.
I'll take
Confringo. Levioso.
Why don't you come up here?
The hell, that just went through him and didn't kill him. Well, they knocked him up.
You've one less follower, Ranrock. Revelio.
Mostly we can try defeating these guys. Infamous foe here. Not sure it's real though. Get closer.
One less human to worry about.
This looks like trouble.
Not quiet,
Defender. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Why can't I hit you?
Arresto me.
Ooh, peppers. What the hell happened to me?
Also.
Slow lawless assassin.
Revelio.
Where is he? Quick enough to level up. Oh, there we go. We'll go get a lot more. It's one fence. Okay, let's go for a lot more. Well, there should be a key here. Let's try to get this real quick.
Revelio.
Page, not the key. Can I actually do that with the key? No.
Revelio.
There's a random cloak. Also, before we go, I'm gonna take a quick break. Yeah, we'll do the quest. Okay, I'll be right back. JJJ. How are you doing? Alright, I'm already playing Stalker J. If you don't believe me, just check in your closet. Spells. Expelliarmus. So you say in the closet? I haven't said that. I said to check. Let's go for this. I have another one. Time to come out, Dehds. I should have probably got that too, because we'll be doing stuff now. Time to come out, Dehds. No.
Hello again, Mr. Moon. Oh, I was hoping to see you again, my young friend. Gladwin Moon, Hogwarts caretaker, at your service. First, please allow me to apologize if I seemed a bit unsteady when we last met. I'm afraid I had a rather disconcerting encounter. Although I hear your visit to Hogsmeade was even more eventful than mine.
I suppose you could call it eventful. I certainly wasn't expecting a troll attack.
Oh, of course
There'll be the time for
From what I
Stalker.
understand, the village was lucky you were there. In fact,
Soon,
my recent visit to
DM.
Hogsmeade is the reason I was hoping to bump into you. I could use your help with something. Do you see that curious statue over there? Watch what happens when that light changes from day to night.
It was from 3 weeks ago. And it will be really soon in another 3 weeks. Good things take time, Jay.
Now, if you wouldn't mind humoring me for a moment, see if you can remove the moon.
I'll find you that. I know which city you live in.
Little contraptions,
Oh
aren't they?
yeah?
It seems the statue vanishes once the moon is removed, which, incidentally, can only be done at night.
Oh, stop
Why don't you
it.
hold on to that one for now, and I'll explain more as we walk.
Revelio.
Ever since that fateful day in the village, those curious statues have begun appearing about.
Good luck, because I'm already behind you.
Number have been strewn around Hogsmeade. Someone, it seems, is trying to torment me. You see,
You wish.
that day in Hogsmeade,
Well,
I
look behind you.
and came face to face with a boggart, or shapeshifter, if you will, which takes the form of whatever scares you most. This one took the form of
Faculty time.
a demiguise.
Yes! Terrifying creature that can see the future.
Wholly unnerving. I encountered one when I was a lad in Korea. Terrible experience. Those statues are demiguises. The moons, I assume, are an uninspired place. Some jackanapes used a boggart to learn my.
Are you gonna be able to play Supermarket today, G?
I have my
Gonna
suspicion
be able
as
to
to
pop
the
on.
scoundrel or scoundrels.
Because we'll be playing in like half an hour.
It is my hope that they will slip up and reveal themselves as the statues disappear. That is why I need your help in removing the statues.
Why me?
A couple of reasons, frankly. First, your
This time, sorry. Oh, it really good for me.
trolls in
Oh.
Hogsmeade has gained you a reputation for fearlessness.
Fair enough.
Second, as macabre and hideous as a demiguise is, most would find my
So we'll play 7 Days to Die later.
You, however, have seen
Was that guy free, by the way? He's still in early access, I believe.
I simply can't bring myself to go near them. In fact, I know of 2 statues right
Nope.
here in the faculty tower. Perhaps you could start simply by removing
Or
them.
maybe without the supermarket profit I'll be able to buy it. Oh, came out of early access not long ago. Ooh, easy. What's in it for me?
Why would I do this?
Wasn't that game like
Seems all risk.
in early access like half my
For
life?
sure, there's very little risk, and there is, in fact, a reward. I will teach you a particularly useful spell. First, you know how to.
10 years. Well, roughly half my life.
You'll want to do that before wandering the tower at night. Next, you'll notice that the door is locked. However will you get in? Alahomora.
You're like 16.
Curfew.
Curfew? Oh, Tom.
Curfew,
I
Schmurfew.
think you're a bit like me when I was your age.
You know what I started watching, by the way? It's pretty old school.
And I took advantage of it.
I started watching
Everyone
Smallville.
loved me for it. Oh, those were the days. Now, you'll find one statue in the prefect's bathroom and the other in the hospital wing. Good luck. Oh,
Damn, I know that one. Yeah, it's basically like Superman's story. Yeah, Superman thing. Basically, Superman in his teen years, his high school years. It's kind of surprising how there's so many kids broke with that old school. I'm sorry, Jay. You were once young, but now you gotta join the ranks of the old school.
Alohomora.
I do like the style of it. It's very nostalgic. The whole vibe and also the town. It's got a show from the 80s, so it's cool though. But fair enough, I guess. Well,
use a disillusionment charm so no one claps eyes on
Jay,
restricted area of the castle after all.
I don't want to break it to you, but let's say GTA San Andreas? No, Vice City. When GTA Vice City came out, it's the same. It was the same 20 years ago as now. So if GTA Vice City was made today, I'll find you that. If GTA Vice City was made today, it will be 2005.
Got it.
Better times.
Revelio.
Alohomora. Check out this show, Zach. What show?
Poorly, I'd say.
Is that so?
Shipping on the key here. Oh, super light.
This must be the prefect's
A bit cheesy, but it's fun. Is it on Prime Video? Because basically I watch only stuff from there. So that's the only thing I've got. No clue.
Rude. Always mucking about, stirring up trouble. So competent. If the ministry would allow them to have wands. One of those goblins comes near me, I'll hand them.
What is it about, by the way?
Revelio.
No, it's super time, but for reading clues. Or pretends to be a psychic. Go solving crimes.
Revelio.
Can't be sneaky.
I hope there are no students in the hospital wing on account of my venomous tentacular.
Not at the moment, no. Plenty of other perils and pitfalls to send them my way. Suppose I should pick up my run.
It's a very light half comedy show, just figured you might like it.
Quidditch being cancelled.
Careful, careful. We've had tried watching like all sorts of stuff. Before I started watching Smallville, I finished watching The Rig, which is a British show. It's about like some people in a rig that get stranded there. There's some like mystery going on. Sheesh.
Revelio.
Hello, Mr. Moon. I have the moons you asked me to collect.
Oh, goodness! You're as fearless as I'd hoped. An excellent start. If we can collect more, it may shed some light on who's behind all this. Of course, I first suspected Peeves. He drove the previous caretaker, Rancorous Carp, to an early retirement with his intolerable buffoonery. But that does not explain the boggart in Oxmead, does it? No. I am determined, with your help, to discover the identity of my tormentor.
If I have time, better make no promises.
I'll see what I can do, but I'm fairly busy. I can't promise anything.
Understood, but I hope you will find the time. In case it matters, I do have something to offer in exchange for your assistance. Now, remember, the moons are only retrievable at night. Thus, I encourage you to use a disillusionment when necessary.
How many statues are there?
How many statues are there to find?
I don't know precisely, but I've spotted dozens. Seems they're everywhere I look. You have your work cut out for you, if you were to ever unravel their meaning.
I was really careful helping you for that.
Offering something in exchange for my assistance?
I did. Once you've brought me enough moons, I'll show you even more powerful forms of Alahamora. Not every lock is as easy to pick as the faculty towers.
I'll keep looking.
Understood. I shall keep an eye out.
I appreciate that. Oh, and I knew you were the one to ask for help. Keep at it.
Revelio.
Seven out of 8. Alright, let's try to be green. Why?
Lumos.
Hello, friend. I wonder if you might stop by the Three Broomsticks when you can. I would like your help with something.
Sheesh, I gotta level up again. Oh, it's raining. Oh, it's raining. Nice.
She hasn't been herself lately. I'd like to take you up on your promise to visit her with me. I'm heading
Kind of pretty bright right now.
so I'll look
Hopefully
forward
it
to
rains though.
seeing her. It's just south of Hogwarts. By the way,
Also.
curse. It's still one of my
Revelio.
Six defense. I'm halfway with these. I think I have the ability to get all of them right now. The man behind me, the moons. Okay, let's try to get some of these. This tank here. Rain is nice though. It's cozy.
I've asked Deke to assist you using the room to further your studies in that regard. Please meet him there when you can. I've not heard from my...
What is this?
From the toilet bowl where she said I could swim, did you fancy a mole? As
As long as we're only one time per week, I can plunge the boys' lavatory, not for the meek.
The bees bullying people.
Tried to stop me, did rancorous carp. Sought to trap me, confine me inside of a jar. But he failed, as did his containment charms, so I took my revenge to wreak havoc and harm. It was granted my privileges be handsome indeed, or I'd fire up the cannon, and so she agreed. To draw up a contract with her, not with him.
Revelio.
I behaved I'd have one weekly swim.
Fine now then, guys.
Ooh, gloves.
Revelio.
Oh, there was 500 gold there. Let's grab it. Okay. So 9 out of 16 said more. Never tickle a sleeping dragon.
Revelio.
Another key. Ooh, I want to get that cloak. Here?
Aloha Mora. Revelio.
Let's actually put this on my one. Let's go. Let's see. Got this. 1 out of 1. 1 out of 1. There's none here. There's 3 here. Start with the divination. Oh yeah, in the divination classroom there was 1. The other 2. I don't remember. I don't find them. But the divination one is freebie. Oh, I can speak with her. Let me get the statue first. No!
Professor, could you tell me how you and Natty ended up at Hogwarts?
I can.
That is an easy question. We are here because of Professor Weasley.
You knew Professor Weasley when you were in Uganda?
I knew of Professor Weasley. As you may or may not be aware, Professor Weasley's work once took her around the globe. Without providing detail that is not mine to share, I can say that she was well known in our wizarding community for, well, sharing magical knowledge between countries.
You can't be
I
serious.
confess that I'm surprised to hear Professor Weasley would ever do that sort of thing.
I suspect there is much about each of your professors that would surprise and impress you. Such exchanges of information, ministry sanctioned or not, have occurred for centuries. It was an African sorcerer, in fact, who shared the unlocking charm with a certain wizard from London. A thief, rather unfortunately.
I see.
But back to your original question. Professor Weasley had heard of my work and life in Matabeleland and my time teaching at Wagadu. She was deputy headmistress at Hogwarts by then, and when the position of divination professor became available, she contacted me. The timing was perfect. I'd just foreseen a change in Nat's size and my circumstances and knew that we needed to leave Uganda. Natsai was as ready as I was for a new adventure. So, off we went.
That is spoken of your move. She was quite kind to me my first day here, in Charms.
That sounds like Natsai. I'm glad she has found a friend in you. Now, I must return to my work. As I've told Natsai, do be careful. I had a vision earlier this year of her with a friend, flying on winged beasts. Perhaps unsurprisingly, she will neither confirm nor deny my visions, unless it suits her.
Revelio.
Let's try Advantage. There was one of these. That's a key. We'll do this later. Is that actually there?
Revelio.
I swear there was a key here. Yes. Was that? Did that bring me to 11? Let's see. We have the option for library. Oh yeah, the restricted section. There's one here. Okay. Just one more here. Central Hall, library. Would it be in the greenhouse? I think that was a possibility. I'm not sure where we sleep.
Revelio.
Guess not.
Revelio.
I can unlock
Hello,
this.
Gamora.
Revelio.
Dead? What do you mean, dead? I am insulted to my soul, completely and utterly mortified.
It's on there, but we can't
Why,
reach it.
I could.
Revelio.
Hello, Gamora.
Revelio.
Nighttime. Oh, let's make it nighttime. I think there was one in here. I'm pretty sure. Maybe. Oh, there's a key here.
Revelio.
How we doing? Data and keys. Ooh, 4 left. That's pretty good. 5. We need 9 for level 2. After we get level 2, we should have access to all. All demiguises. There shouldn't be a demiguise we can't reach with a lot more level 2. Yeah. Let's go save though. We switch into supermarket together. Since it's almost 5. Oops, don't exit. Oh, there's auto saves I guess, so won't be fatal again. Alright, we're making decent progress. Alright. Well, give me a few minutes to switch game title, get myself some Just refilling water, and yeah, be supermarketing. Alright, I'll be right back.